Hear that? It's quiet. Not 4 weeks ago, I couldn't be out in the backyard here recording a video without stopping every 30 seconds because an airplane overhead or a police car or a fire siren was going in my neighborhood. And as you know, I'm in Calgary. So Calgary's a beautiful city. It's close to the mountains. As far as cities go, it's incredible. But I live in typically a pretty noisy part of the city. And so while that silence is lovely to hear, it means that we're in a completely new economic paradigm right now and heading into a new one as well. And so as I sit here and contemplate what's coming down the pipe, there's an endless number of possibilities on how we will adapt after this COVID thing ends. And what I've started to contemplate for myself is that I don't have a lot of knowledge about economics and how these things play out, which is interesting because, you know, I teach permaculture and I design permaculture systems, and so much of what we do in our life depends upon our ability to earn income. And while we do talk about kind of the 8 forms of capital and different kind of alternative income strategies, it's amazing how little most people know about economics in spite of the fact that we depend on that system so much. Like it really is like we spend 40 hours a week going and earning money and then trying to think about how to spend or invest that money. And most of us don't really understand how these systems work. And so this crisis has really kind of brought that to the fore for me. And over the last couple of weeks, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos from various economists. Mark Blythe is one of them that I've been paying attention to. You can look him up on YouTube and find information about him. I really like his perspective. And I've been trying to think about what rational actions I can take outside of growing food and living in a low energy house and learning how to harvest water and like take care of those basic supply chain needs. But what I can do to shelter my family and even in some cases my community for the coming economic shocks that we're going to have to deal with in the hangover. So tonight on YouTube, Dakota and I are going to be interviewing a friend and an author, Mark Anielski, who's an economist, a very holistic thinking economist. He thinks about things in very different ways. And we're going to be posing these hard questions to him and seeing what he thinks about. So I would invite you to join us on YouTube this afternoon. I'll put all the details in the show notes below. And I'll make sure that after that video is live that I also post the link to the live video and interview in this show note as well, so that this video remains relevant after the live stream has gone. Just a quick update on the permaculture design course. So it is going incredibly well. We've got 350 students in the course. And last night we had a crazy hat night while we did methods of design. I have had several people reach out to me and ask to join the course, and they've promised to get caught up on the content. So if that's the case for you and you wish that you had gotten into the permaculture design course, you can send me an email or send an email to Catlin at info@vergepermaculture.ca. I'll put her contact details in the show notes below as well. Now's the time to figure these supply chains out. We don't know what the economy is going to look like on the back end. We're just getting into spring. There's still time to put a garden in and to start thinking about how you respond to this in a productive way. So I hope to see you guys this afternoon live on YouTube on the Verge Permaculture channel. Mark Anielski, Dakota, and Rob will be talking about economics and what the average individual can do to shelter themselves. Okay guys, see you soon.